I hope that you've already had a chance to have a look at Planet eStream, but if not, I just wanted to give you a very quick overview of what you can use it for, and then maybe have a look at the other link that I've sent you, which is a proper tutorial about how to use each one of the sections. So I know you'll be using videos somewhere in class at the moment, whether it's going onto iPlayer or YouTube to take videos to use in class, or maybe you're using the iPads to record students doing things that you then want to use later in the classroom. So this allows you to put everything into one place securely. So there are 5 main things that you might want to use Planet eStream for. The first one is if you've got video or photographs that you might have saved either in shared drives or your own drive on a computer, you can load them up to your centralised media library. If you're used to using YouTube and normally you'll go directly to YouTube to get a video, you can actually take that video out of YouTube and save it directly into the media library to use anytime you want. You can add video or images directly from a mobile device such as an iPad without having to connect it in to take the content off. One of the things that I think you'll love is the ability to record from any Freeview channel, and you can either set the record to happen in advance or you can go back and find a program that you might have missed. And the last one is that you can organise that information and the videos once you've got them into your media library. So how do you access Planet eStream? If you're on a school machine, you go to your internet browser and type in planeteastream.tor.org.uk, and it will automatically recognise that you are a user and you'll be logged on. If you're accessing it from a home device, you need to remember to put the HTTP bit at the front, but you can access it from a PC, you can access it from an iPad or a tablet. The only thing it will ask you for is your normal school username and password to access the site. I would recommend always going to the home page when you've logged on. This will allow you to be able to search for content that either you've recorded or the schools have saved, and you'll also be able to see what most recently has been recorded onto the site. On the left hand of the screen, you will always have the menu button. That will take you home if you get lost. But the main things that you'll probably want to take note of here are adding media and also the Freeview scheduler, the main 2 ways of getting content into your library. If you want to add content such as a video from your own user area or a shared drive, you will click on Add Media and it will take you through 4 easy steps to add your video content to your library. You'll also notice it says enter the URL of a YouTube video or click here to upload your own video. So again, if you want to take something from YouTube, all you have to do is copy the URL of the YouTube video, follow the 4 steps through, and it will automatically upload it to your library. I also mentioned that you could record from Freeview. If you can use a Sky or a Virgin TiVo box or Skybox, you'll definitely be able to use this. From that menu button on the left hand side, if you click on Freeview Scheduler, it will bring up every TV channel that's currently on Freeview. If something is saved in yellow, it means that somebody else is recording it. You can go forward by 7 days and backwards by between 3 and 5 days depending on the channel. All you need to do to record a program that you want is to double click on it. It will bring up the scheduler, tell you some information about the program, and you can either set it to record that individual program or you can also set it as a series link, and then that will automatically save into the library. One thing it's really important to do, whether you are scheduling something from a Freeview channel or uploading media from a file that you have or YouTube, is to make sure you fill in some accurate detail so that you and other people can use the video in the future. If you look at the example that I've put here, I've made sure that the title is comprehensive and there's a good description. I've assigned it to a key stage, and that can be more than one key stage if I think it's applicable. I've given it a subject area and also a rating. So I've given it a U if I think it's suitable for everybody. And then very importantly at the bottom, I've tagged it. So I've given it some keywords to help other people find that video in the future. When you've recorded and found the program that you want to watch, you can just play it by clicking on the play button. You can either then play on large screen, small screen. It doesn't matter what device you're on, it will play whether you're on an iPad or a PC or a Mac. And you can play it whether or not you're at school or away from school. And that's an important thing to remember, because if you're recording a programme, you also don't need to be at school to set the record or upload a video. You could do it from your iPad at home in the evening. You don't have to ask for anyone's permission like you would with ClickView. You just literally set that record, and then that programme will automatically appear on your media library. The chapters are very useful, but what I would say is have a look at the full tutorial that I've put underneath the link for. One small point that I would make is that we want this library to be used by all the schools in Telford so that we've got as much content as possible for everybody to use. When you're uploading video or setting your Freeview record programmes, it'll ask you who has permission to view, and what I would recommend is that you save it as all Telford schools, which means that if somebody else has found a good programme for English, you would hope that they would share that content with you. However, should you have things that you want to keep private, that may be student recordings that have been done, you can set that to only your school. There is a drop-down menu. But as far as possible, I would try and put it so that all Telford schools are able to save and look at that content.